What up, folks? I am UltraZillatoys, and today I have a review of the SH FIGUARTS Ultraman Rosso Wind and Ultraman Blue Ground. That's right, my zillions. We have another set of Ultraman RB here, and it is Rosso Wind and Blue Ground. Recently did 2 others of these. I only had 4 of them and I never reviewed them, and just getting to review them this year for whatever reason. Well, mostly because I've been, you've seen my organizing UltraZillatoys. If you haven't, please do check out that series. We were working on the Ultraman shelves and figured it is time to review these and get them out of the way. They were the only Ultraman SH FIGUARTS figures that I had left to review that I had, right? They were in my backlog. These 2, I've actually never ever opened at all. So this will be fun because I've never actually checked these 2 out. So that's pretty cool. That's a little bit different than the other 2 that I had checked out. These have an uphill battle for me though. I don't know if I want to keep them. I'll be honest with you. You know, I'm good with the original 2, and that might be it. But we'll see. Maybe they'll change my mind. So without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here is a Rosso and Blue, or Blue and Rosso, the way they're facing, out of their packages. And you know what? They're pretty cool. But before we get to them, let's quickly run through the accessories. We get a plethora of hands for both of them, and they are, I believe, the same exact hands, you know, give or take, but I'm sure they're the same. Why would they change them? They look exactly the same to me. We get the dreaded color timer, and yes, they are also the same. The red color timer, but it's not so red. And we get Blue's a weapon, which is really nice. You can tell it's Blue's because it's got blue on the blade. It's pretty cool. I really like it. Beautifully done. I believe this is the same one we got before. It comes out if you need to have 2 weapons. And Reds comes already disattached for you. So pretty cool stuff here. Very, very nicely done. But let's get to the figures, shall we? Let's start with this dude first and do articulation. Head moves like so. Neck moves like so. The upper body, you're not getting a ton of movement out of. The waist, same thing, you know. Oh, I just scratched this guy up. You know, come on, Tamashi. Do this better. That sucks. These move. Then you got a butterfly joint here, which is actually pretty well done. Double jointed elbow. You have the hands here that move on the ball joints. The legs. You know, you want to drop it down a little bit. Shove it underneath, you know. Hate their legs. There's no reason for this. There's no reason for this cut. You don't want us to scratch up our stuff? Don't be better with your engineering. That sucks. Swivels. Double jointed knee. Then the rocker on the foot. The hinge at the toe. So, you know, it's decent articulation. That's just bothering me. And let's see how much better or worse this guy is as far as the articulation. I feel like the upper body moves a little bit better than this. Okay, learn our lesson. I think the black is gonna scratch up more. So yeah, I think this guy actually moves a little more freely though. That's pretty good. You do have the butterfly joint again. And these things here. Swivel there. Double jointed elbow. Wrists that move around nicely. This. Kicks forward, back, swivel. Yep, that's all the same. It's all the same. But I feel like this guy works a little bit better for me. It looks really cool too. I really dig this purple. All right, and we might as well keep it here because he's looking great. Purple really works for this guy. Very, very nicely done. Love the head design. I like the kind of metallic light purple here on the edges. And then a nicer purple in the middle there. Face looks pretty good. The bug eyes look really nice. Compound eyes. The ears look pretty good. The mouth. Look at his little sideburns. The back spike here that goes down into here. The rest of the dorsal fin there. It's pretty good. The black and silver all looks pretty good back here. And up here, what do you got? You got silver and gold. And it looks good. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. Silver and gold over here. Looks good. Silver and gold over here looks pretty good. Blue color timer on here. I love the design around the color timer. I think that's pretty cool. Looks like flames. Probably is, right? The chest design, the stomach design actually is real nice. That continues down into the legs, which looks pretty good. You have this little gold piece there, which is a nice touch. Got it on both sides. And then it goes down into this metallic purple at the legs, which looks good. And it's got the lighter purple going down it. Very, very nicely done. Silver and gold at the feet on the black. Like, extremely nicely done. I gotta say, I really like this guy. Really beautiful sculpt. And the purples just are wowing me right now to go along with the silver, gold, and black. Beautiful stuff. Gauntlet looks pretty good too. Both sides. And yeah, I'd say this might be my favorite one of all of them. And he doesn't have that weird sticky stuff that was going on with the original version for me. So, I don't know. He's pretty good. Russell wins. As for blue ground, he's going to start off, you know, with this over here. That's a bummer. I mean, you can hide it a little bit. The design is pretty good, though. It's the same as we got. We do have silver instead of gold there. But that goes all the way down. The copper is pretty good. Obviously, copper would go good, you know, with this motif as well. Not as good, I feel like, but it works. Then he's got his own little gauntlets, which are pretty nice. I do like those. His shoulder pads are just done in silver and black. So no gold on this. It's pretty good, though. The chest piece is excellent. Very, very nicely done. I like it a lot. You know, you got the blue color timer there. On the back, silver looks pretty good with the copper. Silver and copper. Whoa! Oh, I just launched that right off. We're going to keep going now. But the rest of this looks pretty good. He's got butt. Back of his head looks pretty good. And then the front of his face looks pretty good. Front of his head. Very, very nicely done. That's gold over here in the front, and that looks pretty good. I am seeing something here. Oh, as I lost some light. But I am seeing... Oh, there we go. See that? Some oily looking stuff right at the edge. Is it? It is. Oh my god. So crazy enough, whatever was going on the other figure is going on this head now. Huh. That is bananas. It's nowhere near as bad. But yeah. Crazy stuff. I don't know what's up with this line of figures. It's something in the paint. Face looks pretty good, though. I do see something on his nose. I can't tell if that's something too. Or it's just like the paint isn't that good. You see that? Yeah, something's going on the nose too. Looks a little greasy or something. Oh well, bug eyes are pretty good. His sideburns are pretty good. The mouth is pretty good. The ears are pretty good. But yeah, we're going to have to get this guy cleaned up. And for your size comparisons, here is Rosso and Blue with Rosso and Blue. And you know what? These guys are a lot different than I thought. Like, the chests and their heads actually do have different designs. Even though they look like they are similar, they are different in their chest and head designs and their gauntlet designs. So, pretty cool. I didn't expect it. Well, their legs are the same and stuff, but and their torsos, but that's fine. I think this is pretty neat, and their shoulder pads are the same. But yeah, a little bit of a difference here. Just to note, I did... Oh, easy to fall. I did wipe this guy down, but it is a paint, like a metallic paint issue, I think. that's going on, because some of that paint kind of just like rubbed off, and I guess that's what was going on with the original Rosso there. So very interesting, not so hot, but you know, I don't know, science. And for another size comparison, here's some friends that Rosso and Blue might have. And my final thoughts, not without some problems, mostly, actually all, on the Blue ground figure. It is what it is. But they are cool, and I really like these designs. I especially like the Wind figure here, the Rosso Wind. Really, really nice. I think this might be my favorite of the 4 that I have. So that's pretty cool. I didn't expect it, but it is very, very cool. You know, this one has some problems though. A few problems. You know, my first review, it was the other figure that had the problems. This time, this guy has problems. It is what it is, but I'm happy to have done these reviews, and I'm glad I did them together again. A lot of, like, you know, similarities in them, so it made a lot of sense. And they're kind of a team, right? So, there you have it. That is my review of the SH Figuarts. Rosso and Blue, Ground, and Wind. Now, availability on these, I don't know anymore, honestly. It's been quite a while since I got them, but, you know, you can check around, you know, is all I can say. But they are pretty cool, and there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection with, of course, some Ultraman figures, because I am Brazil after all. Till next time, peace out, peeps.